Eating with Saquon by my side. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. Today is Tuesday, 27 May 2025, and this is Saquon Barkley on an eating show where he eats spicy chicken wings. Or ate spicy chicken wings. It's a screen grab of a video that's already been published, so it's already happened. And as I go through this, I'm gonna talk about how to choose who to feature in a video like this, because there's the host, and so like I can think about my own YouTube channel of like, if I were to have somebody in person eat with me, I'd be hosting the person on my channel. So how does somebody choose that? Like, does his athletic performance of winning the Super Bowl earlier this year, 2025, factor into whether he's chosen or not? So as I go through, I'm going to have 3.5 ounces of beef tenderloin steak, and approximately, and because I might not eat some of the fat, but beef tenderloin is one of my all-time favorite cuts of meat. When I lived in South Africa, first half of 2012, we'd go out to eat and we'd go to the same restaurant, and I'd always get my steak with salad, and it was a beef tenderloin steak every time. And so this is like yes, it's one of my all-time favorites of any protein. So that includes chicken, pork, fish, beef. I am doing fine dining finger food. Beef tenderloin is one of my all-time favorites. So thinking about, if hosting an athlete or hosting people on a channel, there's kind of two steps to that. There's the how to choose within athletes who to feature for eating, but then there's also the like stepping back and zooming out a little bit, so to speak. How to choose across different industries. So how would an athlete compare to, let's say, a material scientist? For myself. All right. And I was thinking, I was like, does it factor in? So like, does the Super Bowl win factor in? I'm like, for my background, not necessarily, as much as perhaps someone who's going after a certain number of views or being relevant to the top of some industry, to get more views, to make more money, to yada, yada, yada. For me, it'd be more like, I'd have more concern like hosting on my own channel. It's dedicated to me and my life. So I would really put like a little bit of I'm working on cleaning it up a little bit, the steak. It's trimmed to its 1/8 inch, but I'm pulling the 1/8 inch off, like the fat rind that's kept on during cooking, so that the meat doesn't fall apart. So here we go. All finger picked clean kind of thing. And I think the temperament of an athlete matters a lot, because if I invited somebody onto this channel who is super high energy and just kind of talks a lot and can't really stop themselves in conversation, then I don't get to speak on my own channel. So it's kind of like a no. So I would say, in that sense, it's possible for a person, which is not this guy, I like this guy. I've covered him on this channel previously, last month, April 2025, in relation to his jersey number 26 for the Philadelphia Eagles. So the sport is American Football League, National Football League. And so he's more even-tempered, energetic, but not like so super high energy. Well-mannered. Stuff that I'm like, if I'm interacting and we're eating, I don't want to be stiff-armed or put down. I have somebody bouncing off the walls and be like, maybe this channel isn't a fit for that person. Or even if they're the most whatever in whatever sport they are. So there's that. So yes, it matters, I would say. However, generally, it really depends on the host, and so thinking through myself in hosting, it does not matter as much as temperament of the person, but I also say that perhaps The second biggest thing might actually be availability of the person. Which is kind of like, if the person's not available to be on my channel, or it's too difficult to get them, then I'd just go with someone else. Or nobody. Right. If it's meant to be, it'll going to be a different way. And that kind of thing. So, picking this stuff off, my steak might have come down to about 3 ounces. So about 3.5 to 3 ounces. And the calories for a beef tenderloin cooked is approximately 190. So it's actually a leaner cut of beef. Which for me, I like. Like last night I had, there were 2 steaks left over and I ate 1.5 of the steaks. So my family might not like beef tenderloin so much, but I certainly do. So thank you for joining Saquon and Tanis and Saquon.